It really gets into you. It's like a fine, like an Afghan blanket. Oh. It's like you're sitting next to a fire, and it just you cozy up with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very good Netflix, and it's like Netflix and chill for your mouth.
Oh, wow. That could be the episode.
Isn't that nice? That's nice.
Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Y'all are brewheads? Yeah, we brewheads. So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Y'all are brewheads? Yeah, we brewheads. So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C, Certified Brewhead.
I am Scott Beer Cole, beer enthusiast.
And welcome to Beer and Other Shh, the podcast, episode 35. And we are here in Toronto, Ontario tonight. 3 bearded men. Who are you, mate?
Hey, I'm Matt O'Brien. I don't know if I should talk yet.
No, it's okay.
You can talk whenever you want.
Sometimes I'll do a podcast and they're like, don't talk until we say your name. It's a very showbiz thing where it's like they reveal you.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You know, so
the grand
so let's do that again. So you say your name, you say your name, and then you're like, and then on the podcast we have Matt O'Brien, and I go, hey, how you doing? So
we have to give you a visual.
Right. So it's okay. Let's do that again.
What's good, y'all? This is C, Certified Brewhead.
Scott Beer Cole, beer enthusiast.
And welcome to Beer and Other Shh, the podcast, episode 35. And tonight we are coming live from Toronto, Ontario, with the comedian, the gorgeous, the attractive, the fleshlight enthusiast, Matt O'Brien. Welcome.
Hey, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Wow, but,
See, that's good. That felt what a flow that had.
That was nice. Right? I feel
you know, rapping and flowing.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
That's the whitest way I could say that too. Hey, you know, rapping and flowing.
You know,
yeah.
You got a hat on.
Do you put that on your resume? I know how to flow. Yeah, rapping.
I think I need to add that in.
That's a nice resume.
I'm going to put on LinkedIn a separate section.
Rapping and flowing.
Rapping and flowing specifically. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me. This is great. I love being here. I just learned that this is about beer and whatnot because I know that you're a beerman as well.
We are beermen. That's the official name.
I don't know if you can see this in the podcast, but there's like 8 beermen in here and they're staring at us.
They're all looking at us right now.
They're all holding giant knives.
Judging us.
Yeah, this is a weird podcast. But no, I'm...
it is weird, right?
It's good to see you because last time we saw each other was at...
Montreal?
Was it Montreal? It was at MVA's, I think.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. It was blasted up on vodka. I don't know what was happening. I was one of those drunks where you see a familiar face and you're just like, I don't care who it is. I know your face and I love you so much. And I saw both of you. Yeah, and I loved. I just loved it. It was
beautiful.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Yeah, and you had very long hair, and I didn't know you had long hair. Look at that flow.
Wow.
The flow on the flow. The man knows how to flow on all angles.
That's true.
Oh my God. He's got mouth flow. He's got head flow.
This is. He's going to start spitting bars. You guys have bars rehearsed for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you should.
Let's just take a quick minute for me to cover you in lotion for a second. Let's keep going.
Okay. I don't really want to take off the plaid. I'm going to leave it on.
We didn't coordinate.
We got matching plaid tonight.
Yeah, I know. I always wear
denim.
plaid.
No, it's perfect. Plaid, denim, plaid. This is Canada.
This is Canada. This is a Canadian Oreo.
This is Canada. This is...
so much Canada.
I almost like that you're including me in Canada. I feel at home. Speaking of Canada, we'll get Canadian beers. We're going to get started because I feel like you guys look pretty parched. So our good friends at Muskoka sent us a little shipment a few weeks back, like the OGs that they are. And I figured we should give them a crack.
Yeah.
Crack into them.
The 2 seasons. So you were telling us earlier you're a fan of Muskoka?
I like beer. I like Muskoka.
Oh, you like beer? That's probably a key question.
I enjoy their Detour. I think Detour is
the session.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
It's a solid one.
I enjoy their packaging as well. Look at their lovely labels too.
Pretty.
They take time. They don't. It's not just a sticker. They take time into it.
They've invested. They've run strong with that seat there, the old Muskoka chair.
But these are their two. Well, this is their newest. The Shinnicked Stout.
Yes, which we reviewed
recently. This came
recently.
in the Survivor pack, which they gave to us, which was 6 beers.
So it was Detour, Mad Tom, Shinnicked, Cream Ale,
Craft Lager,
and the Winter Weiss.
And the Winter Weiss, yeah.
So solid pack. So the Shinnicked Stout, we actually did a video recently, or I did without you. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Would have been more fun if you were there.
Yeah.
But,
the verses.
The verses. So the Shinnicked versus the Shagbuck from Sweetgrass. So this is a fire-ass beer. And this one is the 2016 Harvest Ale. So
we've been doing this for a few years. I remember. Couldn't you get this in like the big
dog? Yeah, I'm not sure if you
top?
can. I think flip top.
Yeah.
So I think they've expanded into the bottles to keep them 7%, which is pretty good. When I had this recently, I forgot what it was like. It's fantastic.
It's good.
So have you had this?
I don't know if I have.
No. That's really Canadian.
Is it? I don't know if I have.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one time when I was in the bush, I found one under,
Let's give her a crack there, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Crack it open.
Anybody have an opener?
Oh, I got one. Look at that. It's
look
on
at
the
this
old
guy.
keys. Put that in your podcast.
There it is. Put that in your podcast.
Crack one
and smoke
fucking
it
open
there.
for you. Go out to the woods and hack a fucking dirt. Oh, no, I'm cussing. We talked about cussing.
You're allowed to cuss.
I got caught up in the Canadianisms.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Oh,
bro.
man.
Swearing. What does
It's
your mom
hard
think
not
about
to swear and be Canadian.
You know what? I
Swearing
feel
is as much Canadian as your plaid
We
and
do
my
swear a
denim.
lot, don't we?
It is, right?
Yeah.
As a country.
You
Oh,
swear.
don't
yeah.
even try that. That's my favorite word of all
there
time.
you go.
Right?
That's
man.
nice.
Oh,
You like
country.
this? Oh, well, you still got more in there. Come on.
Great
don't
head
be greedy
on
there.
there.
Don't be selfish. Yeah, look at this.
I'm
There's
afraid
more.
to touch anything. I don't want to mess anything up.
Oh, look.
I like your goblet here. This is
like that
nice.
one? Do you want to swap?
Yeah.
You want this one?
No,
You want
no,
this
no,
one?
no. I mean, you drink from that. This seems more
How
appropriate.
did I get gypped, man? I got like 2 ounces.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Get it in ya.
Get it in ya.
Do we do the whole thing? Do we smell it? And
Oh, yeah, let's
get
smell
into
it.
it? Do we
Okay, so
taste
let's take
the
a look.
foam?
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So it's a nice little amber
Oh,
color.
the head is nice. The head is good. Look at the legs on that thing.
That's what.
Yeah, you
What
got
if
a
beer
nice
has
amber.
legs? Oh, you went straight in, all right.
Oh, I didn't go in. I'm still smelling.
Oh God, I didn't mean to. I got caught up in the caramel notes.
Ooh, tell us what you think, Maddie. Tell us what you think.
I'm getting a little bit. You know, it's not as bitter as you think it would be because sometimes these the first sip is very bitter.
True.
On these hoppy, yeah.
The hoppy joints, it warms up, you know.
It really gets into you. It's like a fine, like an Afghan blanket.
Oh.
It's like you're sitting next to a fire, and it just you cozy up with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very good Netflix and it's like Netflix and chill for your mouth.
Oh, wow.
That could be the episode.
Isn't that nice? That's nice. It's easy drinking. It goes where it needs to be. It goes in your mouth and it finds the part of your body that it should be in,
And it stays there.
and it stays
Your
there.
liver.
It nestles.
Yeah, and just gets in there deep.
Gets right in there
Like
deep,
though.
but not too deep that you're uncomfortable. This is what that beer
Right.
is.
So it's like
gets it-
pre-cervix.
Yes. It raps on the door and it says, "May I come in?" And you go, "Of course you can. We've known each other for 10 years." And then it comes in and you're like, "Would you like some cheese?" And it's very easy going. And then you give it some cheese, and then it doesn't even ask for water. You know when those people come over and they're like, "Can I have a glass of water?" It's like, no. You know you can have water. Have a
It's
glass
okay.
of water.
Just go get it.
This is what that beer is.
Okay. I didn't reckon we could really add to that.
Never deny a man water.
Never. That's our key
It's a
statement.
beer that would never ask for water.
That's what it is.
If it came over to your place.
I think if they
Yeah.
take that, then you have to owe you some money.
Yeah. Some beers are too bitter, and they're like, "Do you have Brita?" And you're like, "Get out of here! I don't want this beer in my house or apartment."
Well, depending on where you're at. If you're in Toronto, it's unlikely. So okay. Well, I don't know if I can really add to that. But I kind of feel stupid talking about.
Are we all supposed to talk?
No.
Not really. This is kind of just.
Just gonna watch you drink
Yeah,
this beer and
let's stare at you.
I do enjoy a beer because usually when I drink beer, I'm in a bar. Either sometimes by myself. How often do you drink a beer by yourself in a bar?
Never.
More often than not.
Yeah, never.
Never once in my life.
I like to sit in a bar by myself and ponder, but I never talk out loud. And I think if I was talking out loud at a bar by myself, this is what
would come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
So
let
really,
it roll, brother,
yeah.
let it roll. That's
So
what we're
me
here
and the
for.
guy yelling magic spells at the corner in stitched jeans, we're not too similar, or we are similar. This has
Not
already
too
hit me
different.
really hard.
Look, that's
Nice.
7%, brother.
7% though, eh?
Yeah. It's hoppy as tits, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brown sugar and like some bitterness there.
Caramel.
Does it your caramel? I caught
Apparently,
caramel.
a subtle grassy
You said
character.
definitely grass.
Oh,
This
yeah.
wasn't what I expected. I guess a harvest ale usually a wet hop ale. Have you had a
Grass.
wet
Are they
hop ale?
putting grass in it to get that grass notes? What are they
You know
doing?
what? You don't know they won't tell you. I'm not going to tell you that.
They don't tell what they put it.
Of course they do. No, they don't put grass.
Industry secrets, man.
Hops. Have you had much experience with hops? Have you seen those?
I mean,
bad
I
boys?
took the steam whistle tour once. Can I say steam whistle?
You can say
can
we like
say
steam whistle. Steam
whatever.
whistle. Let's get us on. Get us out.
And they gave you raw hop or
Yeah,
or the
to
cones.
eat.
The pellets or the actual, like the little leafs, like the cones?
No, the pellets.
Yeah,
the pellets
okay,
to
yeah,
eat.
yeah.
And I was
They're
like,
bitter
that's
AF,
pretty
right?
bitter and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I know about hops.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really all you need to know.
And I know that that most craft beer that you get, like if it's a good beer and it's hoppy. See, I don't even know what hoppy is, but I know that when I taste, when it's like a fancy label, I should be like, oh, this is a
that
bit
must
hoppy,
be
isn't it? Yeah.
It really tastes the hop.
Like no one's ever
notes.
cracked open a Budweiser and been like, oh, this one's a bit hoppy.
Unless it's
Never
been
once in
sitting
their
the
life.
sun
Like if
for
it has, if it has an artsy label, the first words out of your mouth should be
hoppy.
like, oh,
Oh,
hoppy.
yeah.
That's a bit. Or that's not as hoppy as I thought it would be.
Does this look hoppy to you? How
I
does this
prefer
feel?
a little more.
I feel like this might be a bit hoppy. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be a bit hoppy. But not too hoppy. Like I say,
just enough. Just that, like you said, that's enough for a glass of water.
Just a light leap onto your tongue. Not a hop.
Tickles it.
That's nice.
Oh, you are the pun master.
Yeah.
This guy.
Master pun.
I'm liking it. This is it's season appropriate harvest ale.
Yes, we're at the very end.
Yeah,
of that,
you really
nice
feel like
cold,
you have a handful of corn.
Yeah.
Like you're harvesting.
Yes.
Tell us what it is. So they make these wet hop ales at the end. You can take some more of this, mate. You're just going through it. They make these wet hop ales. They call them at the end of the season when they harvest them, and I guess they just put. I don't know why they do it. I guess they wet.
Oh, is that why it's called harvest ale? I thought it was based on like harvesting people, like not harvesting people, but I mean like people harvesting, and it's like this is the beer that you get when you harvest.
No, that was a like a farmhouse ale. It's like a saison.
Okay.
It's a whole other type of farmhouse thing. So
But this is the last of the hops, you think?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Do you know what? I don't want to say it because then the beer nerds are going to get mad. Like, I'm fairly certain that a wet hop ale or a harvest ale is when they use like the freshly picked hops and they make a beer from the fresh, which is why this is quite bitter. You are tasting hops. So you are correct. This label is screaming hoppy. This is pretty hoppy. I didn't expect it to be like this because I initially didn't connect harvest with wet hop.
You're thinking kind of more like sweeter and brown sugar and caramel, but you're getting definitely that backbone. There's a bitter backbone.
Absolutely. I really like it. I think it's super good beer. It's fantastic.
I really like it a lot.
Would you drink this again?
I would drink this again.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to know. So Matt.
But only in this room.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can arrange for that. So Matt, how long have you been a comedian? When did you start this
Almost
nonsense?
10 years.
That's pretty sad, man. You're still doing it.
Still doing it like an idiot. I haven't been. I'm not a doctor yet. I mean, I should be by now. I've been doing something 10 years.
Jeez.
I've never done anything so long in my life. So this is the longest thing I've ever done.
I thought you moved to LA.
And not yet. January 1st. I'm.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
yeah.
Like indefinitely? Or one of those
100%.
Canadian move to LA things?
No, I got my green card, so I'm good to go.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm moving
Good to go?
for
About
real.
to get big.
It's getting big. It's a real hot subject, the U.S. right now. So.
Oh, I know. Right at Trump time, you're stepping in there.
It feels weird because they're trying to figure out their country, and I'm like, can I make you laugh a little bit?
It's probably what they need.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But really,
How do you
they're
feel
like,
about it?
get on the protest. And I'm like, I want to make jokes. Come on, give me your money.
How do you feel about it? Do you think it'll be okay, or it's not going to be like, without getting too political?
Yeah, no, I think,
you
you know what? I think it'll be, everyone's like, the world's going to end. I don't think it's going to be as bad as everyone thinks it's going to be. I hope, but
I agree.
I hope that everyone can find, if anything, it feels like people are like getting stronger and they're like, yeah, we're standing against this weird shit. So it's like, I'm optimistic, right? So off camera, an optimistic person. I was scared at the night of the elections, but now I'm like, okay, I just want to get down there.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking forward to getting down.
Looking
Still
forward
hasn't
to
like impacted your excitement to
a little bit, but I mean, I'm so invested financially. It cost me over 10 grand for this fucking friggin' green card.
No, you can say it. Hey, welcome to my world. I've been doing it too, trying to get.
Yeah, it was like 4 years of my life trying to get this thing. So I'm like, I'm not going to not go. So I'm ready to go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So let's step back a bit. So 10 years you've been doing this. So I guess you came up, you did the Yuck seconds. Like, how does it work? How do you, because I've been coming from the music side, so I don't really get how the comedy works.
I don't get the music side.
Oh, well, we can compare. That's for fun. So how does it work? What do you do? Like, is it, all right, so you just start rocking it. You think, I'm funny. I'm gonna write some jokes.
That's kind of it. I mean, my whole life I'd watch like Saturday Night Live and like Just for Laughs on TV. And I remember like me and my friends, we were always those guys where we were like, oh, we were way funnier than that. Oh, you can do that. We're way funnier than that. And I was the only one of my friends to actually like be like, oh, I'm going to sign up for amateur night at Yuck Yucks. And then I did it just one night and just literally never stopped doing it. So
amazing. Cool.
It was just the one night and I moved to Toronto and then just kept doing it over and over again and just every single night. And then apparently if you do something long enough, it might work. So, no. Like everyone always asks me for like comedy advice and I'm like, just do it. And if you're going crazy, keep doing it. Like that's, I don't know. I don't, like it's really, if you just keep doing something and I think you're all right at it, something will happen.
So you focus mostly on the stand-up side, would you say? Because I know you do weird ass. I know I talked about these videos. I just do not know what the hell you're on. I'm like, Tiff, look at this. What is Matt doing? So so you're a stand-up guy primarily, or
stand-up? Yeah, but I mean,
the kids through the internets.
Yeah, I am lucky enough to not having to work a day job, so I have to fill my time during the day. So I make like weirdo videos, and I started hosting a late night talk show on the subway here in Toronto.
Dave still shoot it?
Dave Dunville, and he does it with me and everything, and that's been really fun. And then I do some like acting stuff. I mean, I started going out to auditions. I don't consider myself an actor at all, but that seemed to be working out for some reason.
Do you know what I saw? I think I hit you when I was in Australia. So you did the Subway commercial?
Yeah.
And we saw the exact same word for word one, but Australian.
It was crazy. That blew my mind. The same shots and everything.
Everything. I was like, this is really familiar. And then all of a sudden he said 5 hours. I'm like, oh my God, it's the same thing.
Because when you film a commercial here in Canada, there's French guys that are also you. So they cast the English guys.
Oh, and they just shoot it in the same set?
The same set.
Let's do it again.
Really? So every commercial I've done, it'll be me and the English guys, and they'll be like, bring in the French guys. And then the French guys, and they look like you too. So it's like, it's really, really weird. So they cast them based on you. So you come in and this French guy looks like you and he's speaking French and doing the same commercial. And there's a French version, and I didn't know there was an Australian version.
So we did the Subway commercial where they're sending, what are they like?
It's pulled pork.
The pulled pork one. And they're like, 5 hours we'll have pulled pork or whatever. And they did like the Aussie one, just tripped me out. Same scene, same similar dress. I guess they probably changed it for the culture.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was crazy. So, all right, so how does one go from like playing like amateur night to... I assume getting on Much, you're a Much creator.
Yeah.
Right? How does that happen? And then how does that lead to moving to Los Angeles in a 10-year span? Because it's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
If you could summarize that.
Well, I mean, I got lucky my third year in. I got a comedy special on Comedy Network.
Nice.
Because I showcased, I didn't even know I was showcasing. I did a guest spot at a club. And then the booker for Comedy Network was like, do you have an hour's worth of material? And I was 3 years in. I was like, I have 15 minutes. But I lied and I said, yes, I do. And then I managed to get this hour's worth of material within 6 months, and then filmed the special, and then that gave me some credibility, and then kind of kept going from there. And then I was on this that show Video on Trial, which was on Much. So that had some sort of pull to it. Yeah, and just a bunch of weird things happened, and then it just and you know what? It helped. I was working a job the whole time, which kept me financially stable.
Is that the job that
we met at? Is that the job you guys met at? That unnamed?
Yeah, they were pretty good with you though. They loved you. So
they were really good. Yeah, at first they were like, just quit, please quit,
please quit. You're like, I want that.
And then I got to the point where they just wouldn't fire me, so that was nice. But it kept me stable. So it was literally, you know what? It all boils down, if you love something, just do it every single day. And if you progress and you're good at it, something will happen. So that's always what I say. Just do it every single day, and don't take a day off until something happens. So
that's great advice. That is really good. Yeah. So I'm going to bring up. We have a lightning round, which generally doesn't always end up that lightning.
And lightning round or just lightning?
It's the molasses round, essentially.
It's the molasses. Would you have a guilty pleasure beer? Do you know what? Would you consider yourself a craft beer guy? Really?
I do like craft beer.
Okay. What would you have a guilty pleasure beer? For example, a beer you'd be embarrassed to admit to us, say.
Oh, really? Embarrassed?
So when I say guilty pleasure, Scott, tell me yours.
The Bat 50.
Oh, I do enjoy a Moosehead.
Perfect.
That's the first time that's come up.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, good answer. This is lightning. What beer would you decline under any circumstance?
Molson X.
All right. Did you like that?
No, I hate Molson X.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
According to your plaid, you love it.
Stop!
What canoe did you just crawl out of?
Do you have, say if you had to put together your ultimate 4 or 6 pack of beers, of like individual
different styles,
ones?
maybe.
Different styles, like a little mashup. That'll be the last one, because otherwise
a tough
they're all
one,
beer related. Otherwise, you can pass.
Yeah.
And we can talk about it.
Okay.
Or you can man up.
Are you
saying?
saying? Are you answering this too?
No, this is just for you. We've done
We've
this.
Oh, just for me?
Yeah,
okay.
just for you.
I would say 2 nice. Okay, a lager, an IPA for the day, and then as I'm winding in, because I wake up late, so
Of course.
the sun is going down.
Sun's going down.
I have a light stout.
Ooh,
like light stout.
Like a Shinnicked?
Even lighter
Perhaps.
than that, maybe.
Ooh, it's like a porter.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. And then deep into the dark stout in the night.
Okay.
And then that's my night stout.
That's your night stout. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I look at that stout. I leave a little bit in the glass as I look at it on my nightstand, and I go, "Tomorrow's another day." And then that's what I smell it, and then I go right to bed.
Wow.
And do you leave it there overnight?
Do you leave it or
finish
do you
that
drink
last
it?
bit? Yeah.
Or do you wake up and have that last
I
sip
wake
in the
up 2
morning?
hours later and I finish.
Nice.
That's how real men do
Yeah,
it.
that's how you do it.
That's how they do it in LA. You know
I brush my teeth with stout.
Hey, that's a new product from Muskoka. Shinnicked flavored toothpaste. They got Shinnicked everything else.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Matt, where can people find you online and discover your comedic genius?
Mostly on Twitter at Matt_O'Brien with an E.
Why you have an underscore? What's up with that?
Because the Matt O'Brien is some accountant from the UK, and I tweeted at him. I was like, "I'll give you $100 to give me that Twitter handle." He said, "Maybe later."
I find that almost racist, but I'm comfortable with it.
He said, I can't do accents, but he said he's not done with it yet. So when he dies, then I'll get that Twitter handle. But for now, it's underscore.
Like, I won't judge you, bro. At least not as Matt O'Brien underscore.
Yeah, Matt_O'Brien. Yeah, it's not, the underscore is not after, it's in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, guys. So in the
a real
middle.
connector.
It's not a dash, it's an underscore.
Yeah.
And what's the next project aside from getting the hell out of Canada and going to join the racists in the Morocco?
Yep.
I'm joking, America.
Plow into the racists.
Plow into them.
Yeah, plow into them. I doing some shows here in Canada for now. Going away show December 19th.
19th is Rivoli.
And then I'm at New Year's Eve. I'm at Yuck Yucks Toronto.
Yep,
Doing
beautiful.
a set there.
Amazing.
And then I'll be in America. America, and then all my videos will be online still. I'm still with Much, so I'll be doing that remotely.
Oh, I like that. Good,
Yeah.
smart.
So-
Get that Canadian
that
dollars.
Keep those Canadian dollars flowing.
Get that 70 cents on the dollar.
70 cents on the dime. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that's amazing. Maddie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're a gentleman. You're a scholar. We love you. Yay! Clap for beards and stouts.
That was weird, dude.